Hey yo, how's it going guys? It's your host DethGalaxy here with another Rust console video. Today we're doing a tour guide with some tips for you to become a master of the Bandit Camp. Now the Bandit Camp is a safe zone monument in Rust. When you're inside the safe zone at the Bandit Camp, you cannot use a weapon or attack other players or you will become hostile. When you are hostile, it lasts for 30 minutes and all Bandit Camp guards will be aggroed on you until the timer passes. You can also not loot any bags or bodies in the safe zone if the guard or a player dies. I'll show you a couple places where you can hide and guards can't hit you in case you do become hostile while in the camp. And there's a few ways to escape, as you may have seen in my escaping Bandit Camp video from the recycler. But for now, let's start with some key utilities you may not have known are at the Bandit Camp. So basically I'll show you the map here where we're at. So we're on the north side of Bandit Camp. We're going to push in here. We're going to go up to the first room. What I'm going to show you here is a workbench level 1. So it's in this little building here that has like a boat on the side. You can see it here and it says key boat. So you go in this place on the bottom in the back right corner. It's pretty hidden, but boom, you get a workbench level 1. So it's great it has its own workbench here because early game crafting saves you a lot of materials from having to make your own level 1 workbench. So basically you can save up materials, come here, craft your level 2, and you can skip level 1 completely. And if you also unlock blueprints for stuff like water pipe and some level 1 guns, you can basically hit barrels in the water, come here, craft a gun, and have one very quick in the early game. So yeah, that's the workbench. A lot of people didn't know. It took me a while to even find that myself, but I've been using it a lot now. It saves a lot of time. And you go upstairs from the workbench here, we have a repair bench. So basically with the repair bench, you can put any items that need to increase their durability here. It will tell you what materials at the bottom you need to repair them. For example there. So I need 1 high qual, 5 metal frags to repair my jackhammer. So that basically saves you from having to make that on your own, which is nice. So that's upstairs from the workbench. That'll be the first building done here. A little boat building, we'll call that. Alright, so next, we're going to see what else we have in here, I believe. Alright, so let's just keep going. Alright, so we came in from there. We're going to keep going down here. So this place that says danger here, there's nothing in here. There's like a little shop front. Some people try to do some scams. I've seen videos before of like you can trap people in here or like scam items through this shop front somehow, but I'm not too sure about that. But there's nothing too important we need in there. So keep coming down. You see this building? It says no body dumping. Well, that's where we want to go. There's nothing downstairs in this one. Crawl upstairs. And we have a research table. So this is going to save you as well, so you won't have to make your own. Basically, you put an item in here if you want to research it. It'll tell you how much, so 75 scrap, and then I'll research that, and I'll be able to start crafting it at the workbench. Alright, so that's the research table. And also, right behind the research table here, we have a store. Now, this is a weapon store. Alright, so what you can buy here is an LR300 assault rifle for 500 scrap, M92 pistol for 252 scrap, or 250 scrap, sorry, Spaz shotgun for 250 scrap, also F1 grenades, 8 scrap, smoke grenades, 10 scrap. I really like the Spaz myself. This is good if you say if you're gambling. I'll show you the gambling wheel in a bit, but if you win a lot of scrap, you can come spend it here and get some guns. And another good resource here is you can buy these grenades and smoke grenades early game and actually recycle them to get gunpowder to get yourself some quick bullets. So like say if you did a little run, hit some barrels, you got a Yoka but no bullets, buy one of these smoke grenades here for 10 scrap, go melt it down in the recycler, and then you can make yourself some bullets. So that's pretty cool. So, and the LR300 is really good as well. So you can buy your guns here. Right, so now we'll take the next route over. Drop down from... We make it? Yeah. Alright. So we'll keep going across the bridge. We'll keep it in theme. So here's another little place in the middle. I think it's just another one of those shop front things. Yeah, there's not much going on here. Okay, this is where we came from actually. Alright. So now we're in like the middle of the camp. There's a bunch of watchtowers. Another thing to do is look out for like metal ore, sulfur, stone, cloth, and barrels that spawn in the swamp water very often. You'd be surprised. how much materials you can get just running around this swamp. With the recycler so close, you can get your metal doors, whatever you need early game for your base. It's pretty efficient. Alright, so this place is pretty sure. Oh, okay, so this is the scrap exchange. Okay, we're right in the middle here. So at the scrap exchange, what you can do is basically trade this person, and they're going to buy materials from you. For example, I'll just do one here. So he's going to give me 1 scrap for 20 metal fragments. So let's do that. So we got 1 scrap. It doesn't seem too useful right now, but say if you just raided a place and you had a bunch of extra crude oil or high quality or metal or whatever that you didn't need, you could just sell it for scrap. Or even at the end of the wipe, if you want to do some blueprints, you have a bunch of high quality or metal frags, come here, sell it for scrap, and then research your stuff for the next wipe. Also, you can do the same thing with key cards. So if you have any key cards that you don't want anymore, you can come sell them here. You'll get 15 scrap for a green, 40 for a blue, and 80 for a red. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Get some scrap there. Go down here. It's another store. This is the stuff. So this is building supplies. Basically, you can get yourself a drop box here for 40 scrap. Pretty good. Put outside your base. Salvage shelves, 25 scrap. They're also good. Get some storage. You need a little lamp, 5 scrap. You got the tuna lamp. You got your locker for 40 scrap, and you got your roadside gloves for 40 scrap. So a few good things you can get here as well. So that's the building supply store. Let's keep going over here. I think there's one more store. Alright, so here's the last store. We got the food market. So here at the food market, you can get some tuna, 5 cans of that tuna for 10 scrap, which is kind of good because you can heal yourself up, and then you could also melt those cans if you do need metal frags. So it's a good little trick there. You can also get 6 pickles for 1 scrap. I don't know why you'd ever want them. Water jug, 5 scrap, and corn seeds, 20 for 10, which is great at the beginning if you have no food. Alright, so that's the food market done. So let's make our way over to the main attraction of this place, I would say. Let's see here. Always remember to be equipped with a rock. You're running up to the recycler. There's lots of barrels that just spawn in the water. Alright, so now let's go into the main attraction. This is the recycler / gambling hub. Okay? So we're gonna come all up in here. Now you gotta be careful. Some people camp this sometimes trying to kill people. People are gambling. So this is the gambling wheel. Basically, you can come in here, take a seat like on one of these couches, and you can bet your scrap. Hey, buddy. So you can open this. Say I put my 3 scrap. I can't bet right now because there's the wheel spinning. But say if I put my 3 on 1, 10, or 20, whatever it lands on, that's how many times I will get my money. So if I had bet on 3 right there, I would have just made 3 times. My 3 scrap would be 9 scrap. So some people make tons in here. If you hit 20, you're set. And then this is the main bread and butter. You're going to come in here and use the recycler. So this is where you're going to break down all the stuff you don't need. Basically. Now, if you did see my other video, Escaping Bandit Camp, you know that sometimes there is people in here camping and trying to make your life hard. So I'm going to show you a few things I do in case there is. So if there's a guy up here camping, like in this corner with a shotgun, what I like to do is I'll come up from this way, I'll stand right here, so I can hit it right here, right? He can still kill me, but I'll just do one item at a time. So for example, I put my rock, I'll do my rock, and then just check again. And you know, if he doesn't got me, I just keep doing one at a time. So that's what you want to do, just so you don't come in here like load it all up with everything and then buddy shotguns you and you just lost everything. That's not the way you want to do it. So one at a time. If no one's here, you can be a little more careful. I also like to jump up here because no one can push you off, and try to get weird angles. You can also go back here like this, but people can still kill you there. And like I said, if you do get hostile, if you want to do some crazy stuff, spot to hide from the guards. That's the Bandit Camp video. You run out here like this, jump over this, stay right down here, and then you're good to go. You can escape this way or whatever way you'd like, basically. Now it does kind of suck that it just turned to nighttime, but I think I almost covered everything there pretty much. Little tour of Bandit Camp, and as I said, you can run around the outside too. You're going to be finding metal ore, sulfur, lots of materials to help you get started, so it's definitely worth it. Hitting barrels, and yeah, so now you're Bandit Camp Master. Here's a black belt. Thanks for watching. Take care.